I said we were going to mix it up today, and we are. We are spending the night in a Wat, which is a temple where the monks study, and we're in one of the side buildings. It took a while, but we finally found the right person, and we were able to ask permission to stay here and make a small donation. And the thing is, we are not like sleeping in the jungle every night, so we're not geared up for this sort of thing. It's not like we have mosquito netting and all that stuff with us. So, in the market in Krejci, we were able to buy our hot pink mosquito netting, and now, how the heck are we going to hang it up? We're improvising. I am literally pulling these shoelaces out of my boots in an effort to get the other corners of this up like this. Oh, by the way, when you sleep in a Wat, you sleep on this, just like the monks. And as day fades to night, here they are, my masterpiece of engineering, relying on Velcro strips, shoelaces, the cord, you can't see it, but the cords that hold up the blinds, and we have fashioned rope out of a plastic bag. Yes, that's just how good we are. This is exactly how they brought home the astronauts of Apollo 13. They said, all right, I got 2 Velcro strips and a plastic bag. Make it happen. Well, I forgot to mention before, we're not the only ones staying here. There are actually also bats in the belfry. So every now and then we're seeing 2 or 3 bats flick through this window and go up there, and then flick out. And I guess they'll be doing that all night. While we were setting up, Karen met this kid. Like, he wanted to talk English with you?
Yeah, he overheard me speaking English, so he got really excited, and he came over and started talking to me. I think his name is Broy, and immediately invited us to his parents' house for a party. It was Chinese New Year's Eve that night.
Yeah, Chinese New Year's is the next day, and he's like, oh, come to my house, come to my party.
Yeah, and we weren't sure, and it just seemed too soon and all of that, and then we're like, well, why not? This is why we're traveling the world. Typical Cambodian house, wood style. It's up on stilts, you know, it's basically the second floor. There was 30 people there, all these men sitting in a circle, the women and the kids are inside the house.
Broy went in and like knelt down in front of the food at this shrine, and then they brought us all this food, a lot of things we couldn't recognize. We have all these rules we're following about, you know, don't eat certain things and make sure they're not washed in the water, and now all those rules are out the window. Like, we don't know where this food came from, so we didn't really eat too much, but there was the drinking.
Yes, lots of drinking going on. Very Cambodian tradition to drink, lots of beer.
And to toast. Everyone's always, oh, a toast, and then everyone has to drink. Cheers!
So the smart thing that they do to try and not get too drunk, although these guys were getting a little drunk, is they put ice in their beer. They have a big mug, fill it up with ice, fill the top with beer. It's actually really good. And then we took a bunch of family photos. Everyone wanted to take pictures of us.
And he said, oh, stay in my house. Come stay in my house. But we're like, no, we've got arrangements made.
Yeah. He kept saying, we're safer than the Wat. We're safer than the Wat because we are the police. Turns out his father and his grandfather are police officers in the very small village we were in.
Then we went to go see the sunset, and we talked to this teacher.
He had bought this huge bag of
Tamarind.
tamarind. When he first approached us, we thought he was trying to sell us the tamarind, and all he was wanting to do was practice his English and share the fruit with us. So we ate some, and we had a really nice conversation with him.
Yeah, we were talking about environmental education and where, you know, how hard it is to teach in Cambodia. They have no resources, no money. So it was a really good conversation. And then he said, you should stay with me. You should come and stay with me. I live with 3 other teachers, but you can stay with me. And given the alternative, maybe we should have stayed with one of these 2 people who offered. Oh yeah, folks, this is it. This is what I saved up my hard-earned money for 9 years to do, so I could lay on this wooden plank floor with my head on an airline pillow underneath a mosquito net with these bats overhead. Hopefully they're not gonna eat enough to want to take a poop tonight. And the music of 1,000 New Year's Eve parties all around me. Yep, this is it. Someday, if you save up enough money, you can have this experience too.
Be nice. We're just watching.
Oh, good point. Amen. Good night. Well, we spent a night in a Wat. We can say that now. Whether we do it again, I don't know. And we just had to skedaddle out of there because they're using it. They have other plans for it, you know. As soon as I laid down there and tried to arrange everything, I realized on that hard surface I was basically not going to get any sleep. It was actually quite a productive night for me. The thump thump music did subside after a while, and I got some nice recordings of the sounds. And also, I just started listening to a bunch of podcasts that I haven't been able to get around to.
This American Life, I'm Ira Glass. Each week in our program, of course, we choose a theme.
I think I did fall asleep for 15 minutes, and that's when I woke up, when I felt the giant beetle on my arm. And that just kind of surprised me, and then I flicked him out of my mosquito net. So, I'm sure there is a romantic experience to be had staying in a Wat somewhere, but not here.